Hey you guys, it's Christine and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about new products from The Ordinary. So I'm sure all of you know that months and months ago, The Ordinary absolutely blew up on TikTok. Everybody was doing kind of like that red facial type of thing. And everybody was testing it out and they sold out of basically everything for so long. I feel like the brand has now gained a lot of traction and they came out with so many new, different, and really cool products, honestly. And I just had to test them for you because I know that there's people out there that are just as interested and curious as I am. And you guys, out of everything that I have here, nothing is over $10 except one product. So to rewind and go back a bit, I was genuinely curious about the brand in general. I didn't know like why they were so popular, what the hype was. So basically it was started in 2016 by a computer scientist in Canada. And now The Ordinary is owned by Estee Lauder. And they're known for like clinical formulas with integrity. Some of the products kind of sound confusing because it's just like not formulas, but it's like percentages and acronyms for skincare ingredients, which can seem overwhelming, but because of that, you know exactly what is in the product when you buy it because it's literally in the name. And what I found through browsing their website and searching for these products is that you know exactly what you're buying, how much of the ingredients are in it, or at least the main ingredients, which I really like because I'm a facts person, but some of these names literally say 30%, 2%, and stuff like that, so I think that's really cool. And on their website, you can see 3 different brand names, so The Ordinary is under an umbrella of different companies owned by the same people. So also on their website is niod, and I have it pulled up here so I don't miss anything, but it is non-invasive options in dermal science. And from browsing that webpage, most of the products were serums and they were between $50 and $90. So still not as expensive as some skincare that's out there, but it was on the higher end. And then there's another company called, well, under the same umbrella, called Deciem, and it is called the Abnormal Beauty Company. And they had more colorful products than niod did. And I thought that the pricing was kind of between The Ordinary and niod. And then you have The Ordinary, which is basically just functional beauty. Like I said earlier, this was like on the cheaper end under the umbrella of companies. And I can kind of add their statement on the screen right here and you guys can pause if you want to read it. But it's kind of interesting, everything they talk about with loyalty and being honest on what's in their products. And to be honest, after trying these products, I really do think that they work. And we are going to review them all for you right here now. So why don't we go ahead and just get started. So basically everything I have here I ordered from Ulta, and Ulta had a smaller selection of their products and color shades, but their website has like 40 plus shades of their foundation and concealer and stuff like that, whereas Ulta only had like 4 shades of each. So I would say if you were looking for something super specific, like I remember the sunscreen was not on Ulta's website, but it was on The Ordinary's website. So I would check there if there's anything you're looking for that Ulta might be missing. So first I want to talk about the shampoo and conditioner, which I was the most surprised about. The shampoo is called Sulphate 4% Cleanser for Body and Hair, and this shampoo is $8, and I put this on my hair. I didn't use it for my body, and it says gentle cleansing formula for daily use. And you guys, this shampoo has under 13 ingredients. Usually when I'm buying food to put into my body, I try to find foods that are under 10 ingredients if I can. And so the fact that you can still get clean hair without having to put in so many extra things, and honestly, throughout this experience, I'm kind of realizing how many companies put extra like scents and stuff like that. Like the shampoo and conditioner do not have a scent at all, but they still left my hair feeling really clean after. So the shampoo was kind of like a clear, more watery mixture, but once I kind of like exfoliated it into my hair, felt like clean hair. On their website, they advertise it as gentle and low foam, which I would agree with. You'll see in my little clip that I'll insert that it doesn't foam and lather at all, which I've heard that lathering is actually not that great because it doesn't actually mean that anything's cleaner. And then it also said that it doesn't fade your hair color, which I have blonde highlights, so I'm always looking for something that will not fade my hair color if I can help it. And honestly, I really like the shampoo for $8. I thought that this was like a decent size for something that you don't need a ton of, that makes your hair end up feeling really, really clean. So I would really recommend this. And then for the conditioner, we have the Behentrimonium Chloride 2% conditioner, and it says lightweight conditioning formula, and this is also $8. And then on their website it says that there are minimal ingredients, which this one has under 9 ingredients. Some of the words are long and I don't fully know what it means. And then it also is known for being lightweight in your hair. So this was a little bit of a thicker consistency. It kind of reminded me of the texture of like Vaseline, like a thicker Vaseline that you're trying to squeeze out of a tube, but you don't need too much of this at all. And honestly, same thing as the shampoo, like it left my hair feeling really clean after. And for $8, and you don't need that much of it. So $16 for clean hair, trying a new product with honest ingredients. These are for you. Okay, next I want to talk about something that went viral on TikTok months and months ago. This is the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. This is the 10-minute exfoliating facial of a pH of 3.6, and this is also $8. So basically, this bottle is really cool because you can just see the red liquid in there in this matte glass. But this is an exfoliating serum, so it has a little dropper, and then you just put a few drops on your hands, and you rub it all around your face, and you let it sit for only 10 minutes, and then you wash it off. I remember on TikTok, everybody's face was completely red. If you use this as directed, you don't put that much on your face, so it has like a hint of red, but it's not like what we were seeing a few months ago. And honestly, for $8, something that doesn't have like beads in it like this doesn't, it surprisingly really exfoliated my skin, especially like around my nose where my pores are. That can get really rough and bumpy sometimes, and I honestly struggle with that and constantly use patches on my nose to help with that. But after using this after 10 minutes, it felt so much smoother. It was kind of weird after I applied it. It was like a slight burning sensation, but not bad, so I trust the process. I left it on. After 10 minutes when I was rubbing it off, my face didn't feel smooth. Like I honestly felt like it did before, or just bumpy. And I was like, oh, like I can still feel my pores. But once I was able to wash it all off, dry my face, and put on lotion, as I was applying my lotion, I was like, oh my gosh, my face is so soft. And then on their website, it says that it exfoliates your skin's top surface to make it bright and even. It also lists that it clears clogged pores and fights blemishes. And then it has a high concentration of acid, so you shouldn't use it on sensitive skin, which I don't really have sensitive skin to begin with. And then it says not to use more than twice a week, do not go in the sun, and do not leave on for more than 10 minutes. So if you follow all of those rules, you should be safe to use this. So again, this is something else from The Ordinary that I would recommend to you guys if you're looking for a new exfoliator. Okay, next we are going to get into the Squalane Cleanser. This is a squalane based face cleanser and makeup remover, and this was $7.50 on the website. And then it comes in a little bottle like this. I have to say, I know it's a small bottle and it says how much is in here, but it still felt like kind of empty when I got it. I feel like they could have like charge maybe $10 instead and put a little bit more product in here, because I've only used it a few times and I feel like it's kind of like empty. But this was marketed as a gentle cleanser that also removes your makeup. I will show you guys here. I used a foundation and concealer and tried to wash it off with this, and it didn't do the best job. I had to wash that area twice in order to get it off. So I don't think that I would ever use this in the future as my main source of makeup remover, but it's nice that it is an option if you're traveling or you don't have your remover and in a pinch you kind of just like need to take your makeup off. Like, it's nice to know that this can do both. I just think that it makes a better cleanser than it does a makeup remover. And then it also says on the website that it goes from a balm to an oil, which I feel like it kind of stays like a balmy consistency. I don't think that it fully goes on to like a full oil. I feel like it still is kind of like a thicker paste even when you're adding water. And then it says that you can use it every single day on your face without it over drying. So I think as of a makeup remover, I do not recommend this. I don't love it for that, but as a cleanser, I would probably give it like 3 out of 5 stars. It's not the most amazing thing ever, but it's nice for on the go. It's small, compact, you can easily bring it with you, and it does clean your face, so I would recommend it more for that. So next we're gonna get a little into makeup. The Ordinary just came out with 2 different types of foundation and concealers, and this is the Serum Foundation Lightweight Serum Formula, and this is in the color 3.1Y, and it is dark with yellow undertones. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Ulta did not have the greatest variety of shades. They primarily only had like medium to darker skin tone shades. They didn't really have anything too light. And so this foundation sadly is way too dark for me. I wasn't able to lighten it up at all, but I still kind of wanted to test it out a little so that I could review it for you guys. So this is $7.50 on their website, which I feel like is not bad at all for like a full-on foundation. Most foundations are in like the $30 to like $60 range, and this is a decent sized bottle, and it has a pump, which a lot of foundations do not come with. It is marketed as lightweight to medium coverage. There are 36 shades, and then it is categorized as tone, depth, shade, and undertone. So when you're buying it on the website, like you can pick from those 4 categories. Like I was saying, I was a 3.1Y dark, and you could get like a 3.2N or like something that would better match your undertones or the depth or the shade of your skin. So I didn't absolutely love the consistency of this foundation. It was a little bit too runny and like serum feeling to me, which it's a serum foundation, so that kind of sounds odd, but just the way it felt, like when I think of a serum, I think of something that is supposed to absorb into your skin, but when it's a foundation and it's a color and it's supposed to sit on your skin, it was just kind of a weird consistency and formula for me because, I don't know, do you know what I mean? It's not supposed to be absorbed into your skin, so it's just sitting on top, but it doesn't like dry almost. So I did not love that. And for that reason, I don't think that I would recommend this foundation, but for my skin tone personally, it just did not work out. And then to go along with that, I have the concealer, the high coverage formula, and this is in 2.0N light medium neutral, and then this is $7. So just like the foundation, Ulta only had 4 shades to choose from. Luckily they had this lighter shade because I was kind of looking for something to go underneath my eyes. So this is supposed to be high coverage, high spreadability, which I think that it was. It had like a very like oily almost feeling to it, and then it's supposed to be slightly lighter than the Serum Foundation, if you can even believe that, because that foundation was so light. And then it says that the target area is for under your eye and imperfections. So I use this under my eye, and I use just like a little drop, and I felt like I was rubbing it in, and I was just kind of like moving it, and it did make my under eyes brighter, but it didn't make them as bright as I had hoped. I felt like it was more of like moving the product around than it was staying put and brightening under my eye. I really liked the shade of this. I thought that this 2.0 shade matched absolutely perfectly, even though they only had 4 shades. But then like hours later, after applying this concealer, I had areas where it kind of just like settled into my creases, and I was kind of just like blotting later in the day, trying to make it like blend in. So again, for that reason, I feel like I can't fully say that I like this product, even though it worked, it's affordable, and the shade was absolutely perfect. I feel like The Ordinary knows what they're doing with their formulas and consistencies in the skincare realm, and they just need to, and maybe it's just not, what am I trying to say? They know what they're doing with their skincare, and I feel like it works in the makeup. It just is different, which maybe different's not a bad thing. I'm just not used to it. So right now I can't say that I love it, if that makes sense. But it is really nice that they're branching out from skincare, because for a company that's so honest and telling you everything that they're putting into their products and then having an affordable price, I'm like, yes, please give me more products that I can choose from. So I think that this foundation and concealer, and then they had 2 others, are like the start of that. I would like to see more makeup products from them. Like I'd love to see a cream blush or like a cream contour. That I feel like they could do a really great job at, even though I did not love these 2. And then last but not least, but what I'm really excited for, is the Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, a multi-technology serum to promote the look of thicker, fuller, and healthier lashes and brows. So this was the most expensive thing that I got. This was $14.50, and it says that it's supposed to be non-greasy and then give you thicker and fuller lashes and eyebrows. You can use it twice a day. You'll see results in 4 weeks. And then there's 11 active ingredients in this. So just for comparison, because you guys know how I feel about my eyebrows, my eyelashes, the growth of them, the length of them, the fullness of them, I went on and I looked up Babe Lash and Grande Lash because I needed to compare this to the best of the best that's out there. I wanted to see how much they were going for, when you're supposed to see results, how much product you get, and then the ingredients to see how this brand compares to those that have been on the market for years and years. So Babe Lash is a 6-week supply for $30, and then you can do 3 months for $50. And then Grande Lash is $36 for 6 weeks. So this is supposed to be 4 weeks, and it was $14.50. So it is cheaper than the competition that's out there. And one thing that I noticed on Grande Lash and Babe Lash, their websites, it won't show you the ingredients, which I was kind of surprised about because I wanted to see what was in the lash serum to see if there was a common ingredient amongst all three. Because if they have the same ingredients, then it would be a no-brainer to get this one. But because I couldn't see the ingredients, I don't know. One thing that I really liked about this is the brush. It has like a little small, like if you can see, a little brush applicator, which when I used Babe Lash in the past, it kind of had like longer bristles. And this one seems like you can directly target where you want to put the product, where you want hair to grow. And I really like the packaging. It's really easy to use, it's slim, it's matte, it's really aesthetically pleasing, and I didn't see anything wrong with this product. I have an issue where I'm constantly just pulling at my eyelashes, so I put this on every morning and every night for about the last 2 weeks, and I feel like I have noticed, especially in these outside corners where I'm always touching my eyelashes, they are a bit fuller. I haven't necessarily noticed my eyelashes get super longer in that amount of time, but I do think that they do look fuller and that this is working. So if you ask me for my opinion, I would say that I would recommend this product. Okay, you guys, that is it for testing out The Ordinary's new products. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and then subscribe to see more videos from me. And until next time, see you guys in my next video. Bye!